Well, it's a thirsty Thursday, thirsty from shoveling snow. Welcome to the show about food and fun places in the mayhem of life. I'm Tyler Glen, and this is a show from the frozen tundra wasteland of Brandon, Manitoba, Canada, where once again we find ourselves under a huge mound of snow. We were hit by a major snowstorm again last night, which means there will be a lot of weather-related stuff to start the show. Lots of school cancellations, and we've got some highway closures still this morning, mainly the Trans-Canada Highway west of Brandon, and we'll update you in just a second. But it'll be another day to sit inside, maybe watch a little Netflix, some Prime Video, maybe get some crafting done. What are you going to be doing to enjoy the day today? Because there are so many kids that'll be home from school today. Some parents will be home today. Lots of teachers will be home today. Speaking of teachers, we're going to tell you about a BC teacher who was suspended for allowing students to hit each other with baseball bats, to hit each other. You should really never be hitting each other, period. But these were pool noodles, and this teacher's been suspended. We'll give you the entire story coming up this morning. Also, the future of the TSA. Imagine going through security at the airport, and there's no one there to greet you. It's all automated. Just like when you go to an ATM, you're doing the work yourself. When you go to the store and it's self-checkout, you do it yourself. Soon at the airport, you'll do all of it yourself. And they've started in Vegas, and we'll take a look at that coming up this morning. Also, we'll introduce you to a couple who have said they've had enough. They've had enough of the cost of living. They've had enough of the economy. They've had enough of the politics. They've kept two things, their phone and a tent. And they're going to go live their lives off the grid. That's all they have is a phone and a tent, and we'll introduce you to them. Also, I've got some sad news from Oscar Mayer, the wiener company in the States. They've got a new wiener, and I'm not exactly excited about the new wiener. I'll tell you why. Maybe you'll be excited. Maybe you'll be a fan. Also, if you're having a hard time sleeping, we'll introduce you to a thing called the drunken monkey. People on TikTok are saying this is amazing. You do the drunken monkey before going to sleep, no alcohol involved, and you'll have a good night's sleep. And that and a whole lot more. But first, let's take a look outside. And this is a live shot of our roads this morning across southern Manitoba, although I believe we've set a new record for malfunctioning highway cameras. Even the highway cameras have had enough. From Manitoba 511. This is from all four corners of our area. From into Winnipeg to 16 at Russell, 283 down at Pipestone. There's a lot of snow on that road, and 10 south of Brandon, you can see a snow covered there. As we told you earlier, the Trans-Canada Highway west of Brandon is still closed at this hour, as is most highways in the Dauphin region are still closed. Here's what the Manitoba 511 map looks like this morning. This is a live shot. An updated look. We did open east of Brandon so you could get into Winnipeg, but I'm hearing and getting messages from people that the roads are just garbage. Really just garbage right now. So even though they're open and will continue to open through the morning, this is going to be a slow go. This has been a 1-2 punch for our area. Punch in the face on Sunday, punch in the face on Wednesday. And I think in our town, in our city, it's going to take them 2 weeks to get this cleaned up. At the rate they're going 24 hours a day, and still it just keeps coming. And I don't think they can get caught up. They're having definitely a challenge getting caught up, and it's understandable. I'm having a hard time staying caught up on my own damn driveway. Unbelievable. So, lots of kids home today. You can see on the ticker, Brandon School Division has canceled rule buses. Inside the city of Brandon is really the only buses, I believe, that are running at this time. Brandon School Division buses inside the city. But even with that going on, you're going to want to give them plenty of time. There's going to be delays. I think expectations should be lowered again today, kind of like we had on Monday. Where it's like people are going to be late for work. Some people are not going to be able to get into work. Some people are going to get stuck. We'll just lower the bar. Let's settle in. We're going to Cancun today. Cancun. Who wants to go to Cancun? I do. Cancun, Mexico for the beach camp today. It's time for the beach. Who wants to go to the beach? I do. I know you do. Don't lie. All right, here's now on the forecast front. Here's our temperature map this morning, and I'll tell you about the forecast. Now, we've got some really bad wind chills for tonight. So the snow is ended. Will be cloudy. The wind is going to continue, and tonight we're going to see a low of -22. It's going to feel like mid-30s overnight. So it's going to be really cold, mostly to do with the wind chill, okay? And then, ladies and gentlemen, then we're through the woods. We're through the woods. Yeah, we're through the woods. So, step one, turn off the tap for the snow. Okay, we did that. Step two, get these clouds out of the way and warm it up. Well, we're kind of in the middle of step two right now. Then step three is the sun comes back. Step four is things heat up, and we'll see +2 to +4 this weekend. In the sunshine. So I said this earlier in the week. If you've got snow in places where you may be concerned about water, now is your chance to get out there and get it away from foundations. Now is the chance for you to get it cleaned up, because it's going to be slush, muck, water like you have never seen coming this weekend. So let's, if you haven't cleaned that stuff up, it's going to be important that you do in the next 24 hours, because she's going to be slushy and muddy. There's no doubt about it. Let's take a look at the wind chill. And this is going to be especially bad tonight. You can see it in Saskatchewan, Alberta. Bad this morning. It'll be bad in the overnight for Manitoba, but again, nice for the weekend. 12 days to go. Just 12 days to go till springtime. Spring is coming. It's coming fast. Just 12 days to go till springtime. And 15 hours. 12 days. 15 hours. And 49 minutes. And we will have officially the arrival of spring. And today being Thursday, in less than 48 hours, or I guess maybe a little bit more than 48 hours, 2 days, we'll spring forward. And so those evenings will be filled with light. So we've got longer days come. We're going to get through this real quick. We'll get through. Enjoy the day today. We will be back to your regularly scheduled spring in just a second. Let's see who we've got to welcome aboard this morning. Before we get to our good thing, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard on a snowy Thursday morning. It's good to see you, good to have you come along on our ride to the beach. We're going to Cancun today, boys and girls. Pack your bags, get your coffee ready, get your treats ready. Maybe you're under the covers right now, watching on TV. Maybe you're watching on a little device. Doesn't matter where you're watching, where you're listening. It's good that you are here with us. There's a beach chair right over there. Grab a beach chair waiting, and we'll have beach chairs for everybody. I promise we will. And especially for Tasha Licious and Road Reverend, who kind of had my back yesterday with all the stuff. I'm not going to lie. I went to bed. I snowblowed the driveway at about 8:30. And I went straight to bed. It was the day from hell yesterday. In a good way, though. I mean, the day from hell, I just hate being that exhausted by what was going on. But it was a fun day to kind of be interacting with so many people and getting so much information, trying to get it out there. It's coming in, it's going out, it's coming in, it's going out. One of the busiest days we've ever had on this show yesterday. I'm not going to lie. It just, I think because we had the birthday party on Friday, and so many people didn't know that this show existed. Then they did. Then Monday was crushing because we had this snowstorm. And it was like, okay. And all came crashing in on Monday. And then it's like, okay, let's tell Tyler. Let's get it. And I appreciate it. I really do. I really do. It was a lot yesterday for one person. But I'm not complaining. It was a good thing. And we'll get to yesterday's good thing. Tasha's saying you need tequila shots. I did sneak a couple before bed. I did, Tosh. I snuck a couple of tequila before bed. Zumba Bernice is here. Good morning. Thunderbird is here on TikTok. Good morning, Thunderbird. Good to see you. And we've also got Cheryl Bertram here on Twitch. Nice to see you this morning. Quentin Derhack is here on Twitch, too. Good to see you, QD. Jody Kaslik is here on Facebook. K-Dog is here on TikTok on what might be a busy morning for TikTok folks that aren't in school today. Amanda Marie is here on Twitch. Good morning, big sunshiny face. Good morning, Amanda Marie. It's nice to see you this morning. We got a beach chair over there for you. Janine Fleury Urbanovich is joining us on Facebook. Have a great day, everybody. You have a great day, too. I hope that you haven't been doing too much shoveling. Cindy Olenek is here on Twitch. Karen Enns is here on Facebook. Nice to see you, Karen. Good morning. Cindy says, Mother Nature is really testing me. And then she's got the red, angry face. Yeah, there's a lot of yesterday. But a lot of with cars this morning. Maybelline 1962. Good morning, everybody. Nick Adams is here on Facebook. I can only hope our recent snowfall is the last. Fingers crossed. Yes. For those who said we needed the moisture, I think we're good. I think we're good in the moisture. I think we're good. I was watching one of the national newscasts before the show today as I'm getting ready. It's running in the background, and they're talking about the prairie drought and the concerns of the prairie drought. Now, it is dry in Alberta, but in all fairness to God's country, Alberta is not just the prairies. I think that we're going to be in a little bit of a water situation this weekend, I'm thinking. Road Reverend says in real time, the roads up in the Dauphin area are now open. Okay, let's do it. This is what the show is all about. Let's do a refresh here and pull this map up. And, Manitoba 511 is showing that to St. Rose, you're still going to, in the Dauphin immediate region right here. Here we go. Let's take a look. They are opened up again. So look at this. You're free. Were you getting claustrophobic? I couldn't help but sense that some Dauphinites were getting claustrophobic when they closed every road around them. It's like, we can't get out. In Brandon, at least, we could kind of get out. We could go south. We couldn't get north yesterday. North, east, or west. Here's what's closed this morning. And, just pop into chat. Let me know something's opened up, and we'll break in and we'll pull up the map and confirm that. And then you can be on your way. If you've got to go somewhere, chances are you're sitting on a couch, watching a little bit of Netflix today, or baking cookies, or getting caught up on something today. Which is kind of nice, eh? Okay, back to welcome aboard. If you see any updates, just jump into chat. Let me know. Thanks, Road Reverend. He is the Reverend of the Road. Sharon Pierce 24 is joining us on Twitch this morning. Good morning, Freedom Chad on TikTok. Nice to see you. Karen Cooey is here on Twitch. It's nice to see you. Connie is here on Facebook. Good morning, Connie. Always nice to see you. Karen Cooey, whoop whoop. Polar Bear is here too. Who else do we have? Lots of people saying good morning to each other. Yes, that's fantastic. Blessed Mom of Two is here early this morning. Nice to have you. Welcome. Pork Chop is here this morning as well. It is good to see you this morning. Welcome aboard. Nick says, I had to wait until this morning to take the garbage out, but thankfully my bins are not full, so I don't have to take them to the curb. I kind of like that. I know what you're talking about, Nick. Even though it's only like, 100 feet, maybe, at best. Dragging them all the way to the end of the driveways. Oh, God. Especially when you put your comfy clothes on. You've gotten home from work, and you put your comfy clothes on, and you're under the covers, and you're under the blankets, and you're watching Netflix, and you got your bowl of chips in here, and it's just like, hey, you're in and out of consciousness. You're laying there, and it's just like, and then your wife kicks you. She's like, hey, you got to go to bed. You're falling asleep on the couch. And you go, okay, I'm going up to bed. Did you take the garbage cans out? Oh, shit. I was just under the comfy covers, especially after last night with all that snow. And then you got to put boots on. So you're out there in these big, clunky boots and shorts to drag the garbage bins out to the end of the lane. Oh, my God. Ronald Kaslick is here on Facebook. Did you snow blow the snow in your shorts? One of these times I'm going to take a picture. I have pictures of me being naked on my zero turn. I will... maybe I'll be out there blowing the last remnants of it today. Lillian is here on Facebook. Good morning, Lillian. It's nice to see you. Top of the morning to you too, Lillian. It's good to see you. Molly is here as well on Twitch. Trev Webb is here as well on Twitch. Thank you so much for being here. Sharon says, we need the park to open. Someone's got to get through Riding Mountain Park this morning. Maybelline says, my guys are on their way to Brandon. Yes, 10 is open, going the other way up to Dauphin. You will not get there. Metadosa to Dauphin is still a no-go. Ricacho on Twitch. Good morning. Brandon Airport is reporting another 16 centimeters of snow yesterday. Thank you for that, Ricacho. 16 centimeters on top of the 30. So 30, really it was 29. So 29 plus 16 is what? 29 and 16, carry the 2, minus 4, divide by 6, 45 centimeters. Oh, ooh, which is like a foot and a half. No wonder we got mountains everywhere. Boy, we gonna have water. Oh, are we gonna have water this weekend, guys? It's gonna be a bit of a slushy shit show this weekend. +4 in the sunshine. Oh man, it's gonna feel great. You're gonna be like, oh, this is what we were waiting for. Make sure those gutters are not clogged with snow. Make sure you've got snow away from the foundation. Oh my God, it's gonna get warm. Pork Chop 2024, pretty sure we had more the first time around. Yes, we had 29 centimeters. Oh, my daughter just sent me something. Hang on a second. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Libby. Thanks, Libby. Libby must be watching the show. My daughter's watching the show. I have to save these pictures. And then I'll send them to myself. I do have proof of being in the snow. And I'll show them to you here in just a second. Thanks, Libby. Yeah. Okay. I won't do too many. We're doing good mornings. Gwen is here on Facebook. Good morning. Have a great day. Thank you, Gwen. The mailbag, as you could well imagine, is completely full. It is completely full. I apologize. It's going to take a while just to get into this thing here. Hang on a second. So much information. It is just absolutely insane. It has been insane. An insane 24 hours. Okay. Thank you. People helping me with math. I appreciate that. And rubber boots. Debbie Kynock is here. Good morning. Great seeing you all survive the second blizzard. Cindy saying, good morning, Libby. She's a lurker. Libby is lurking. She's got to get up and get to work today. Kelly Godfried is here on Facebook. Well, we got at least 20 centimeters of snow yesterday, way more than Sunday, southwest corner of Manitoba. So everybody is letting us know how much snow they got. It was a little bit easier to measure because there wasn't quite as much wind as there was on Sunday. Did you find that? At least in Brandon, where I was, there wasn't quite as much wind. So it should be a little bit easier to measure. And Jackie Keller is here on Facebook. She joins us on both of those platforms, Facebook and Twitch from time to time. Jackie, it's always good to see you. I think we've got everybody welcomed aboard. Let's do welcomed aboard. Let's do yesterday's good thing. We start the day with something fun, something awesome. Could be big, could be small, could feel like it's really nothing at all. But we're just starting the day with a little bit of positivity. And God knows we need that today. This is not all great on the mental health unless you are a skier or a snowmobiler or you own the ski hill. Maybe you're doing the dance of joy this morning. For the rest of us, it's not really that way. So yesterday's good thing. What was yesterday's good thing? I'll start. Yesterday's good thing, I had my niece and nephew have to stay with us because they were storm state. And it was nice having a few extra bodies around in the house. You know, kids are getting older. I'm getting to that point in life where the house is starting to get a little quiet. And it was fun yesterday. They got some paints out. We actually went to the dollar store in preparation for the Sunday Snowmageddon, and we picked up some canvases and some paints and stuff like that. We were supposed to be crafting, but we never did. We didn't. We got all sidetracked. But I think the paints came out yesterday, and there was a whole lot of crafting going on. So it was a lot of fun. It was good, and we had some burgers on my Kuiper's hamburger buns. They were delicious. It was awesome. Chris Brandon says that from his point of view, Chris is the most argumentative person I have ever met in my life, and I love him because I think we need those argumentative people in our lives. I say left, he says right. I say up, he says down. Chris says, I say it was less intense. Chris says, I found yesterday's storm way more intense. Well, thank you, Chris, and we love you. Ryan is here. Good morning, everyone. Here we go again with the snow. Amanda Marie says, I got to leave work early, come home, and got into the PJs right away. Oh, yeah. When you bust that door open and get right into the PJs right away, thanks, Libby, for sending this in. Here's me on the patio. This is how it rolls. This is how we do it. This is how you guys know. Shorts and sandals, shorts and sandals. I am looking damn good. Tyler Glen SHOW snow removal. Call 555-865-2121, and I can come to your place and shovel the snow the right way. Pfft. Pants? What are pants? Pants? They're for the weak people. It's a beach day. It's always a beach day. That is just white, cold sand to me. It's all just a state of mind. And this was the backyard. I eventually moved to the front. And I wanted to, snow blow everybody in the neighborhood's yard, but I just couldn't get around to it. Good intentions. Is that what they say? It's good intentions. Yesterday's good thing. What happened to you yesterday? What was your good thing? Yesterday's good thing. As we drum up more good things, going to remind you that Auto Fashion is the perfect place to go to get your vehicle all detailed. Yes. Oh, it is such a mess, isn't it? I can see the wrappers. I can see, you go and get your vehicle detailed. Oh, well, fine auto finishing at Auto Fashion, and I like how you get a little box, you get some change that you didn't even know you had. And sometimes there's so much change floating around in your car, so much money floating around in your car, you can put that towards the cost of your detailing. There's so much floating around in that messy mess box on wheels. Auto Fashion. They have paint protection and, of course, paintless dent repair, scratch repair. They're MPI accredited. They take SGI claims too, and they're the nicest people you know. Award-winning and waiting for you in your vehicle at 255 17th Street North behind Lee's Buffet. At Sunrise Credit Union, it might be time to move your mortgage. It might be time to speak to another financial institution. At least get the information. At least shop around. We can't afford not to shop around. And Sunrise Credit Union is offering freedom from fees. Receive $2,000 when you transfer over an existing mortgage or when you are approved for a new mortgage. Some conditions apply. See one of Sunrise Credit Union's 19 branches for all the details. Or simply visit sunrisecu.mb.ca. Co-ops of Westman calling 4-H clubs. We want to see you next month. One junior and one senior semifinalist, along with their 4-H crew, will get VIP treatment from Co-ops of Westman at the Royal Manitoba Winter Fair on 4-H Day, March the 26th. And one winner from each age group will snag a $250 co-op gift card for their 4-H gang. You can throw yourself a little co-op pizza party or pierogi party or get some of that cheese we were tasting earlier this week. Have a cheese party. You could make such a kick-butt charcuterie board with $250. Man, coopsofwestman.ca for all the details. You're at home here with Heritage, Pembina, Twin Valley, Valley View, Boundary, Neepawa, Gladstone, and Hamiota Co-op. Trev says you didn't get frostbite on your toes. I got fat where people normally don't have fat. Even on my toes. Show the video of you playing the spoons at Mazatlan. You'd have to send it to me. Jackie, that is legendary. I think Rolling Stone magazine wanted to do an interview with me after that legendary performance. It's right up there with Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven, me playing the spoons. It is. Stairway to Heaven. Oh, there's Chris. Actually, I say left, you say right. Okay, see, look at that. I said left, you say right, out in the snow, in my shorts. Kelly on Facebook, nice. It's a Canadian thing, wearing shorts in a snowstorm. Oh, yeah. Karen says, my good thing is I made it home before I got stuck. Yes, that will be allowed today. We are all safe and sound and thankful for it. That is a good thing. You are safe and sound. There were fender benders all over the place yesterday, and I'm hoping nothing serious. I don't know yet. We'll probably find out later this morning. But I am seeing so many great sun seekers in chat this morning. It is a good thing to start the day with you knowing that you survived okay. Ryan used his son's snowblower on his driveway instead of a shovel. Or no, he let my son use my snowblower on the driveway. Snowblowers are fun. Chris Brandon wants a cheese party. Yeah, let's do it. Let's agree on that. Well, we'll agree on the party. We'll disagree on the cheese. Lindy says, sure, I had to reschedule. Oh, they're talking Lindy's doctor appointment. He had a blast playing with the snowblower. Well, guys, be ready for it. Fantastic Friday. Yesterday's good thing. We like to start the day with good stuff. Good stuff. And again, it doesn't even have to be that big. It could be something small. Again, it was, there's something kind of nice about a storm day. There's something like we're all kind of have this collective experience where we can't go anywhere. And there's a little bit of coziness to it. You kind of grant yourself permission to be naughty in the old food department if you've been watching your weight or, watching what you're putting in your mouth. You can make a huge go to the freezer and grab a bag of French fries and take out a cookie sheet, put it on there. Just throw every piece of cheese you can on top of those French fries, melt them, make the world's hugest poutine, sit on the couch with a fork, watching TV, and having fun. Karen says, I almost made it home from Brandon yesterday, but slid off the back road less than a mile. My neighbor stopped and planning to get together this summer. So a little bit of a bonding moment for Karen. That's awesome. I hope your vehicle is okay. Did you get the vehicle out? I didn't get that part of the story. Oh, we worked together for nearly 2 hours. I'm thinking getting the vehicle out. Lindy says, my good thing yesterday was my sister and I chatted, and she sent me videos of the new nephew. And Cindy made 20 dozen pierogies yesterday. Holy cow. That's a lot of pierogies. Let's eat some today. I could never make pierogies. Not that I don't know how, but it's kind of like that Lucille Ball video where it's like, make a pierogi, eat a pierogi. Hey, what'd you do all day? I guess I ate pierogies all day. That music can only mean one thing. It is time to go to the beach. This is a live shot this morning, a live shot of the Hyatt Ziva Cancun. It's time for some beach time. Be back in just a second. It's all ours. There's even a little pool there for us. There's the only sign of life is a guy in a boat off in the distance. You're seeing him rip across your screen right now. Other than that, the beach is ours. And look, there's even cabanas there, those boxes. There's cabanas waiting for us. They're waiting for us! Let's go do it! Good morning, Cancun, Mexico. Good morning, Western Manitoba, digging out from Armageddon, Snowmageddon 2.0, Snowmageddon 2.0. And here's what things are looking like. Here is the situation in southern Manitoba. I apologize. Manitoba 511 has 3 of our normally working cameras down, likely in some way due to the snowfall that fell yesterday. But roads are still in really, really rough shape. We do have the Trans-Canada Highway open east into Winnipeg. We're going to pull up a live shot of Manitoba 511. Since we've come on with the stream this morning, they have opened roads in the Dauphin region. And so if you are planning on doing some traveling just in the immediate Dauphin area, you'll see here that if we zoom in, you'll basically get to the St. Rose corner, the Oka River St. Rose corner. This is all open for you in Dauphin. Everything else is still closed at this hour, north of Riding Mountain National Park. South of the park, it is still slow going. This corner right here, this is 45 and 16, Birtle, Salskirth area, Hamiota, and Shoal Lake. Trans-Canada Highway to Saskatchewan is also still closed at this hour, and you won't get to the casino today south of Carberry because that road, Highway 5, is closed. All other highways have partial cover. And again, just because the roads are open doesn't mean they're any good. My mailbag is just getting pummeled with people saying, not all that great. Tell people to stay off the roads if they can, even though they're open. Please make sure people are careful. And the other thing is that it's important that if things get kicked up again, like winds are supposed to pick up, and there's loose snow, make sure your lights are on. Make sure that you turn your lights on. Daytime running lights, I'm told, are not enough. And so, reach over there, crank the lights on. And so just to make sure everybody can see you A-okay. Question, Trans-Canada Highway. Do we know if the number 1 is open? East, it's open. West, it is not. Sharon says we're going to stay in Dauphin for a bit then. Yeah. Ryan says there is great weather coming our way, people. Oh, yeah, there is. There's great weather coming our way. Sunshine and daytime highs between +2 and +4. But you know what that means. What you are seeing now, what you're trying to trudge through and drive through now is going to be slush, muck, and lots of water. So get it away from the foundation. Make sure your gutters are down so that water can flow freely because you're going to need those things. The water's got to flow freely this Saturday. It is going to be a really nice weekend, but holy cow, this water has got to go somewhere. Blessed Mama says they don't look great. Stay off them, guys. Tyker's Halliday, good morning on Facebook. Molly says, we need to find an outfit for when Tyler's giving weather reports. Yeah, I should have a snow hat. Some kind of, that's a good idea, Molly. I should have a snow day snow hat. I guess we're on the hunt for some kind of wicked hat that I could have or something that I could. Dang dog, do you need a passport to drive to the States? Yes, you do. Or an enhanced driver's license, which you can get from MPI. But that's fairly involved. Probably better just to get the passport. This way you don't just go to the States. You can go all around the world. Okay. Rainbow thongs. Oh, my God. Kathy Yates, good morning on Facebook. Good morning. Ruby is joining us on Twitch. Good morning, Tyler and chat. Oh, my God. You can't see below the... You can't... I'm wearing shorts now. A sun hat. One of those wide brim sun hats for Storm Day, or just a hat that just has Storm Day written on the top of it. Vicky Inkster on Facebook. Nice to see you. Okay, let's keep things moving here. Let's keep things moving forward. Here's the air temperature map in case you're curious. And maybe you have friends, family members, relatives, somebody else in North America going away for the winter. We've got listeners and viewers across North America. Take a look at this map, and it will indicate how warm or how cold you are. Of course, the very dark pink is the coldest. The blue colors are mid, and orange. Can be red, not yet though. The orange and yellow are the best colors. Green is upper mid. But that's how the temperatures are looking across the continent this morning. Okay, with 12 days to go, 12 days, 15 hours, 21 minutes to go till spring. The countdown is on. Spring is coming in fast. It's going to feel like it this weekend. Here's a wind chill map. In case you're curious about how the real feel, they call this sometimes, real feel, really who's kind of battling the cold this morning. And the coldest is Saskatchewan and central Alberta. It is leaking a little bit into Manitoba, but it's going to get worse actually today. And tonight, really cold with the wind. We're going to see 50K winds. It's going to get down around -20. It'll feel like mid-30s, so it is going to be really cold tonight. But at least we have turned off the tap. The snow is done. The snow is done. It's going to blow around, making driving treacherous. And again, thank you for keeping me updated on the road situation. Just let me know if a road opens during the show, and we will pop up the map, and we will take a look together and show everybody the beautiful colors. We don't like to see the red, but we'll update you as the morning goes on. By the way, we make the flip over to Twitch exclusively in about 20 minutes, okay? So if you didn't do that this week, okay, after the first time I said, hey, today is the day. Today, you've got time on your hands. You've got time on your hands to make the switch to Twitch. Oh, that rhymes. You don't need to switch. You're just adding on. It's just a free account. You go on there, and you just sign up. Give yourself a username, SnowRabbit69. Or Sunseeker55, or whatever you want. And then you get 2 hours of the show absolutely free of charge. There's a podcast version of this daily show that's available at tylerglenshow.com or wherever you get your podcasts. And all I ask in return is to spell Glenn with one N because people will send me DMs and saying, I can't find it. Where do I go? And it is everywhere. You just have to go. You just have to type in Tyler and then one in on Glenn, okay? So that's the game plan. So we're together, all of us, on all the platforms, YouTube, X, Facebook, everywhere. All digital platforms are in the beach bunker right now for the next 20 minutes. And then we have to move the party exclusively to Twitch in the next few minutes. Just a heads up, okay? All right. So let's talk about this teacher real quick. And we'll keep you updated as the morning goes on the roads, by the way, and any other information with regards to weather, okay? So to this teacher now, and this teacher who has been suspended in British Columbia for allowing students to hit each other with pool noodles. So what the hell happened here? A BC teacher has been suspended for allowing her students to hit each other with pool noodles. You know what those are. It's kind of like getting shot with a Nerf gun. Pew, 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 pew. It's sponge, isn't it? Sponge? Like, aren't pool noodles? We've all done that. We've all beaten a brother or sister with a pool noodle. This is part of why you have pool noodles. You put them in the pool and you can float on them. And God, for a big guy like me, it only takes one pool noodle to make me float. They are amazing. They must have like a weight restriction of like 1,000 pounds, I bet you. Because I can take one pool noodle, put one end of it under one arm, and take the other end and put it under the other arm, and I could just sit there, float all day long, no problem. You're not supposed to use it as a flotation device in any type of life-saving situation. But if you needed it in an emergency, they are fantastic. And they're fun to beat people with. Russell Stephen Bodner exposed his students to, quote, physical harm and created an unsafe environment, according to regulators. The incident occurred on March the 6th at a secondary school operated by a school district on Vancouver Island. He was teaching a grade 9 phys ed class. It says he allowed some students to play a game of hockey using pool noodles instead of hockey sticks. And that's when things kind of got out of hand. And they started beating each other with these. And they'll also, I wonder if these were discovered because somebody who was trying to keep their pipes from freezing threw one in a pool. Because the ones that keep your pipes from freezing look like this, except they don't have the colors on them. Right? Pool noodles. Yeah, they're fantastic. Pork Chop wants to know, how does this differ from dodgeball? Would you rather get pummeled with a ball to the face or a nice, soft little piece of sponge? And Mama Sunday says, we grew up getting pelted playing dodgeball in gym class. And I hated dodgeball because I was a big target and I was not very agile. So it sucked. I hated dodgeball. Damn dodgeball. I've been triggered now. No, dodgeball. And then I would try and catch the ball, because if you caught the ball when they tried to bean you with the ball, sucks to be you. I caught the ball, so you're gone. Could never do that. I'd be like, yeah, I caught the, oh, shit. Oh, shit. And you know what that means. Yeah, you're out. You're gone. Quentin likes to beat his family members with wrapping paper cores. Slightly a little more painful, I would think, than the foam. But yes, I can identify with that. I have had a few altercations with the wrapping paper cardboard. However, it is a little bit, they can hurt. If you swing one of those things really hard, they can hurt. Just remember, if you feel you have a stupid idea, someone invented the pool noodle, and I'm sure many people laughed. Now who's laughing? Well, again, I think it was an insulator for frozen pipes. Got dropped accidentally in the pool. Hey, these things float. These things float. Cindy says that when it comes to when it comes to physical education activities, she hated floor hockey. I kind of like that because I couldn't skate, and floor hockey leveled the playing field. Yeah, because I could stick handle pretty good, and being a bigger guy, I could body check, and of course the phys ed teacher say, hey, no body checking. Oh right, I forgot. Hey, no body checking. Right, sorry, I forgot. I forgot. Tyler, if you body check again, no, I just. My memory is not all that good. I love floor hockey. Dodgeballs hurt. Pool noodles don't, says Miss Vicky. Good morning, Miss Vicky on Twitch. And good morning, Megan Oakley on Facebook. The report that was done by these regulators in BC said that the teacher encouraged them to hit each other with the noodles, though he warned them against hitting too hard. During this activity, teacher was looking on and encouraging the students by saying things like, beat him, get him, you can get him, and encouraging students being hit to fight back with their own pool noodles. It sounds incredible. The violence, the mayhem. Wow. The commissioner described the interactions as aggressive. One of the participants in the game referred to as Student A. Thank God. We need to keep these people anonymous because such a travesty has occurred. What is next? Kisses being blown at people. Assault! 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 What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? I've been assaulted. Somebody blew me a kiss. Oh, my God. Which one? Just point out the dirty perpetrator and we'll haul them off to jail. No one is blowing kisses at anybody, mister. You're going to jail. You get some kisses blown already. Student A in the report was wearing glasses. Uh-oh. One of the kids' glasses got broken. And this apparently is what has, you break the glasses. Glasses are expensive. Later that day, the teacher was handed a disciplinary letter by his school district and told he'd be suspended without pay for 5 days. He was also given, according to the commissioner, he had been disciplined by the district in the past, including for demonstrating an athletic technique on a student and for encouraging his grade 8 class during a dance class to twerk. Oh, good Lord. In its own disciplinary action, the commissioner said the teacher had committed professional misconduct and had to complete a course on boundaries. Wow. So there you go. It's interesting because in the U.S., they have different challenges when it comes to their schools. A little bit different in Canada. You know what? We take these things really seriously. Pool noodles are hereby banned from all schools and never to be seen or heard from again. Wow. Janine says, field hockey back in the day, I still have bruises on my shins. Oh, my God. Soccer. I can't believe I have kids. Mine was soccer. We were playing soccer, and Dean Krupa, who is a firefighter in Calgary, for all I know, could be watching the show right now, kicked the ball as hard as he could. And it's when you're playing soccer, you know how you kick the ball, and then if you'd missed it or you didn't kick it hard enough, you give it a second kick, obviously, except the second kick for Dean came right at my nuts as hard as he could. And I went down like a sack of potatoes onto the field. I was curled up, and the teacher came over. I was winded. And I got the proverbial pat on the back. Oh, it'll be all right. It'll be okay. It's okay. It happens all the time in sports. I'm like, no, this is a little bit different. This is a little bit different. I'm having a hard time breathing, and I'm in a lot of pain. And that's when the phys ed teacher, God bless him, says, well, just, when you're feeling comfortable, have a look down there. And if you see anything damaged, let us know. And I'm like, okay. So I looked down, and it was, I don't want to gross anybody out, but it was a concerning situation. And yes, I had to be rushed to the hospital. Brad Skrupa, who is a financial advisor in Brandon now, took me to the hospital. And I remember that ride in his little Chevy car from the 80s. What the hell were those cars called? A Chevette. So, big guy like me scrunched into a Chevette to go to the hospital, and everything's getting all crunched up. I'm like, oh my God. I need to get, and then we get to the hospital. I grew up in a small town where we had one doctor just retired. He'd practiced medicine for like 70 years. The same guy, Dr. Kandawal was his name. For whatever reason, Dr. Kandawal, my family doctor, again, 70 years he'd been there, the male doctor in our town, gone on vacation. So I have the luck of coming into the hospital. They pull into the emergency section. Out I come, holding my groin, going into the emergency room, and it's like, I need to see a doctor. What for? I have an injury. Of what? I have an injury, and I need to see the doctor. Okay, well, she'll just be a few minutes. I'm like, whoa, hang on a second. Where's Dr. Kandawal? Oh, he's on vacation. Are you kidding me right now? Oh, my God. Oh, Lord. So it was a humbling moment of sitting there with the dumb. Well, let's have. I remember she had an accent. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look, see and see what's going on. What's going on? Is my nuts got crushed. Oh my God. Well, let's see what's going on. Oh yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be jolly old. You know what you got to do? You got to throw some peas on there, some frozen peas. To this day, I don't eat frozen peas. And I can't even remember that doctor's name. It was like she was this British angel that had come and taken care of my marbles, that sports injury in school. And when our son was born, I thought of her. I thought, thank you for your first aid. Because without that first aid, I would not have children, I am assuming. And I owe a lot to frozen peas, but I never ate frozen peas again. Yep, and that's my story. And I'm saying and Brad Skrupa. If anybody knows Brad Skrupa, that is the guy that saved my family by giving me an emergency ride to the hospital. So pool noodles, I think you could probably hit somebody in the groin with a pool noodle, and I think they would be okay. Dang Dong says, you weave a beautiful tapestry with your words. Well, thank you. Even when talking about my own man marbles and the injury that I sustained. I appreciate that. You classed it up with the beautiful tapestry words. Okay, lots of reminiscing going on now. They're going down the reminiscing rabbit hole. Remember when we used to put quarters in the gumball machine when we had teeth? And we used to chew the gumballs. Oh yeah, gumballs were fun. They were. I am going to show you the newest Oscar Myers hot dog. Very disappointing. You know how much I love hot dogs. Very disappointing. What are you doing, Oscar Myers? What are you doing? Maybe you'll like this. But first, I have to tell you, the beach contest is over at Leon's, and they have a new one, a new promo starting today called Feel the Deal. Buy more, save more. Save $1,000 when you spend $6,500 or more on select major appliances and TVs at Leon's Furniture Superstore. Buy more, save more. Feel the deal. Go in, flop yourself down on one of the couches or love seats at Leon's, and save big cash. Dreaming of summer? They've got the 2024 patio collection available now. Go online to leons.ca and take a look at the 2024 patio collection. Because soon the snow will be gone. The sun will be out. Summer will be here, and you'll need patio furniture. And I want you to check it out at Leon's Furniture Superstore, 3635 Victoria Avenue in the West End of Brandon. Legal advice, please see my friends at Epp Law Office. You'll find them on 18th Street across from RBC. Things like house transactions are complicated. If you're making a will, you want to make sure you get it right. Wills are important, but they're uncomfortable and they're definitely not fun to talk about. So you want somebody who is not only going to hold your hand, they're going to be understanding, they're going to be thoughtful, they're going to be awesome. And you know who does that? Epp Law Office. They do estate law, real estate transactions, corporate law. 642 18th Street, Unit A, across from the RBC on 18th Street. And tonight is the night of the last wine tasting at Elkhorn Resort Clarso Spa. Did you see those beautiful pictures yesterday? What a place. The Clarso Nordic Spa, outside, soaking in that beautiful hot tub. They have a cool tub too, and they've got wine tasting going on tonight. It's the last of those events. They'll probably have some through the summer. But I'll tell you, through spring break, they've got a ton of activities happening at Elkhorn Resort. So if you are watching, listening, you're in the Riding Mountain National Park area and you've got kids, or maybe you're going to be spending spring break vacationing up in the Riding Mountain National Park area, please give a follow to Elkhorn Resort, Clarso Nordic Spa. You will not be disappointed. Tons of stuff going on up there. So it's going to be pretty awesome. Check that out. And they've got a stay special going on until March the 21st, where you can stay in the resort and get your spa passes at the same time. For all the details, call 848-2802. That is 848-2802. Oh, we've got some highway information. Oh, Connie. Do you know if the number 1 is open yet? Let's have a look, because we do have to say goodbye to our friends on all the other platforms. Doing a quick refresh here. Thank you for bringing that up there, Connie. Let's take a look-see and see what we've got here for you. Still lots of red. Trans-Canada Highway East is good. West is not. Boy, things are improving quickly to the south, with the exception of 5 at Carberry. But not much change since we came on, with the exception being the immediate Dauphin region right in here. This has been the area that we've seen an improvement in the last hour. Saskatchewan, border to Brandon, MB 511 shows still closed. That is exactly right. That is exactly what you're looking at on your screen right now, in real time, live, and in person. Oh, Chantel says, good morning from Barbados. I hope the snow's gone when I get home. No good hot dogs, but we have rotis. Oh, that sounds fantastic. And Ali Joe Martinez is in Texas. Well, Chantel is in Barbados. Ali is in Texas. I expect you both to please join us on Twitch. We would love to have you for the 2 hours of the show. The 2 hours of the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. I am so disappointed before we go that Oscar Mayer has a new hot dog, and it's a veggie dog. What the hell? No. Oscar Mayer is going vegan, even though the fad appears to be fading. You know why? They suck. Boo, Oscar Myers. Boo. Vegan is brutal. Meat rules. Support your local pork and beef producers. Chicken too. Yes. Thank you, Pork Chop. Yeah, if there is a webcam, send it to me, please, a live webcam. Or if you've got some beach video, we'll take that too. Just DM me on Facebook. If you can make it a 60-second video of some beach time, some water time, that would be great. Anyway, sad news, Oscar Mayer. Sad news. The product's called Oscar Mayer Not Hot Dogs, $5.99 US, and Not Sausage, $7.99 US. They'll be rolling out nationwide across the United States this summer. If you're one of those people that likes veggies disguised as meat, who likes that stuff? If you want celery, go have celery. Put a stalk of celery in your hot dog bun. Gross. Just disgusting. Shame on you, Oscar. Shame. Nobody wants that. Okay. We're going to keep everybody updated for the next hour or so in real time. Come on over to Twitch. And in fact, if you want to just give it a test drive, you don't even have to sign up to watch. Just come over to the platform, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. If you're on a desktop browser, just type that into your internet bar. And I will pop up. You'll see me. You'll see this feed. And you won't be able to comment, but you'll be able to watch. Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. Because we do have to say goodbye to TikTok. Thank you so much, TikTokers, for being here. We'll see you for a fantastic Friday tomorrow starting at 7 o'clock, okay? Thank you, guys. We got to run. We got to roll. Thank you, TikTok. Bye, TikTok. See you. And for our Facebook friends, we got to dump you. Sorry, VIP time. It's VIP time. Time for the very important people on Twitch, and you could be one of them. Do come and join us.